is also a protector. It protects us from Satan and his evil schemes, his evil beings that are with him. Let's look at an example of that. In 1 Corinthians 5, Paul speaks about a man who was a member of the church, and he had committed gross sexual sin, and they weren't dealing with it in Corinth. So Paul has to address that. And in verse 5 of that chapter, he says this, "Then you must throw this man out and hand him over to Satan, so that his sinful nature will be destroyed, and he himself will be saved on the day the Lord returns." So the church is like a giant spiritual umbrella. And there's protection from Satan and demons and his realm as we live in the body here. He says of this man, you put him out because he won't listen, because he's rebelling against God, and he is put out of the church. He's put out from under the spiritual umbrella of God. For what purpose? Ultimately, God wants to save his soul. He's a believer. But for the destruction of his flesh, in the meantime, Satan will bring against him things that will harm him. And for us, there is protection within God's plan, within the church, his body. We're protected from something else. We're protected from false teaching through the body. See, there are within this church a couple overseers who are to watch over the body. And at times, there are false teachers that come and that propagate false doctrine. And it has to be discerned. And we are to discern and help you see what's clear and steer you away from that. We judge the teaching of false teachers, and we should be, as if we're operating as we should, declaring them to be dividers. A person who comes in and preaches false doctrine is to be called a divider, and they're to be renounced if they persist in heresy. That's Romans chapter 16, verse 17, and 2 John 2, 9 through 11. We're told that false teachers are like ravenous wolves. They come in to destroy and devour. But the overseers, the shepherds, are to protect, to watch over the flock.